Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the series where I talk about all the games I'm interested in the upcoming month. Month for this video is March of 2024, so as always, let's get right into it because there's actually a surprising high amount of things here. On the 7th, we have As Dusk Falls, which I really don't know much about. I'm not going too deep into because it seems to be a very story-focused game. As far as I can tell, it's just a game where you have very heavy narrative decisions, to make your choices. About two families stuck in these, kind of connect in this 30 years lifespan, or time span. Graphically, it looks fun. It was out on other systems for a while, but it's coming to PS4 and 5 on the 7th. Don't really know much about it. Looks like it could be interesting, maybe.
You're his wife. Shit.
"12 years repairing jumbo jets. You think I'd be able to fix a car?"
You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna get a bottle of water.
Also on the 7th, we have Top Racer Collection, which is seems to be like a collection of these old racing games, and I can't tell if it includes or if it's by the same developers as Horizon Chase, which is a game I spent many hours on. I'm not a big fan of racing games overall, but I do like these old styly arcadey ones, and these all look fun. And like I said, Horizon Chase, I got the Platinum Trophy in that game, and it took a long time to do. Did I? I think I finished. Yeah, I did. And it was a commitment. But I still loved it. I love these old school, very arcadey style, just drive forward. None of this fancy shit, none of this shifting gears, none of this picking tires for stuff. Just arcadey fun. That's what I like. Now I get 4 of them. I'm in. On the 14th, we have LB, Pound. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. Who cares? It's just LB as far as I can tell. It's one of these very kind of old schooly arcade. There's that word again. It looks like an Atari kind of style, top down. You've probably seen him around. He's very kind of flash gamey, top down style. You collect items, you solve puzzles, you will explore. It's a horror kind of style game. Again, it's just one of these games that grabbed me from seeing it. Nothing else really does much for me about this except for the main character. I think she just looks cool. I think it could be fun based on the style. It's another one that was out on other systems before, but now it's come to PS4 and 5, which was where I play, so perhaps I'll check it out. It depends what else I get this month. That's really going to be a big deciding factor, how much I'm interested in at the time as well. On the 18th, we have one of the biggest games of 2023 for the Xbox and PC, which was Hi-Fi Rush, the action beat 'em up rhythm game style, which I feel like it got a lot of popularity and attention based on the time it came out, because it came out around the same time as Forspoken, which, yeah. I think people were just happy to find something good around that time, and that's what a lot of people say is probably what gave a lot of success, or at least a lot of comparisons to them. I don't know much about this either. I've seen a couple of bits of it. It looks like it could be interesting, and I'm glad I'll finally get a chance to play it if I do decide to.
I'm here, baby. Hold on, did you just feel that? That beat? Ready for more?
Profession, rock star.
On the 20th, we have Alone in the Dark, which, as far as I can tell, this is like a reboot, redone version of an old game. Obviously done up to more modern standards. Looks like a fun survival horror. I don't know anything about the franchise overall, but I know a lot of people are excited for this, and it looks cool. Maybe it'll scratch that Resident Evil itch that people are having at the moment before Silent Hill 2 comes out. All that kind of style. Who knows?
Oh God, she knows I'm one.
Don't let them get inside, combat. They're not the good kind.
Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground.
Maybe the Dark Man just likes it when you suffer.
Have you ever talked to a doctor about your condition?
This is madness!
Are you crazy? Fall on your knees, wear the mask, praise his name.
Welcome to the Madhouse, Detective.
On the 21st, we have Crimson, which is described like as an as a platforming rhythm game. The only reason I have any interest in this is the trailer and the graphics of this game. Just look at it. I feel like my eyes are bleeding just looking at it. Why does that interest me? I have no idea. But I'm definitely going to get this. I can't. It almost looks like Super Meat Boy if it was a rhythm game. And again, wanted to make your eyes bleed. It's that weird grainy style that just genuinely makes me feel a tiny bit off-put and uncomfortable. But sometimes that can be fun. This is high priority, even if it's not good. I definitely want to see where this goes. On the 22nd is Dragon's Dogma 2, which people have been clamouring for a sequel to Dragon's Dogma for over 10 years now, since the first game came out in 2012. The best way to describe this is like Shadow of the Colossus meets something like Dark Souls kind of thing. The big open area, you can climb the monsters you fight, these giant crazy monsters, they'll try to shake you off, but you'll be attacking them while you're doing it. But it's a lot more open and dark, we'll say. It's one I don't know if I'll get. I enjoyed the first one for what I played of it, but it never grabbed me for too long. Who knows? I'll try to go back to it at some point. But this is definitely one I'm going to keep my eye on at least. It's probably my favourite game in the world to look at. I don't play it, but I love seeing clips from it because it looks unbelievable to watch for a little while.
Zor was certain that her son would take his father's place. Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found.
Pitiable Arisen. Why dost thou fight?
Arisen.
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
If ye intend to do what I could not, and fell the dragon true, I would gladly pass all the wisdom I possess into your hands.
Also on the 22nd is Princess Peach's Showtime, which is the latest of the Super Mario spin-off games, I guess, where you play as Peach as she gets different... Basically, she just gets different power-ups. So one, she has a ribbon. Next, she'll have she's a fencer. It's kind of like like Balin's Wonderland, maybe, where you just have different styles of what you can do. Again, who knows if I'll touch this. It's probably but it is the first Princess Peach game since Super Princess Peach where she used her emotions for as a weapon. Will it be better received than the DS game? Probably.
There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it. Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends. Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin today.
Also on the 22nd. Something I actually do think looks really cool. Rise of the Ronin. The best way to describe this one, as far as I can personally tell from what I've looked into, it looks like Assassin's Creed meets Ghost of Tsushima. But the good parts of it. Except, no, the good parts of both. Done by Team Ninja, the same people as Neo, so I think you can be at least somewhat trust the combat already. The open world just looks fascinating, the combat looks fun. I don't know how much of a big anticipated game this is for most people, but I think this could be a surprisingly big hit of the year. I think this is going to make a bit of a splash. And I generally don't like games like Neo or the Dark Souls stuff. I can't usually get into them that much, but this one might be the first one I get in a while. I feel like I've said that before, but maybe it'll be the first one I get brand new. Maybe this time. On the 28th, we have Open Roads, which is basically described as an interactive movie mystery. I think the wording was, as a single mother and her daughter go on a road trip and find some mystery thing to deal with. It has some first person stuff as far as I can tell as well. It has some surprisingly detailed looking, has some pretty great graphics, but then it's kind of mixed with this more animated style too. I feel like with most of these very heavily interactive games, it's very hit or miss, but I don't know, it's one of the few that has my interest, so we'll see.
Get ready for a heartfelt adventure like no other, as we navigate through a web of mysteries and emotions in Open Roads.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think? You can all hit the road in February 2024.
And that was actually quite a bit. It's a pretty packed month, and if depending what you're into, with Dragon's Dogma, the Princess Peach game, and Rise of the Ronin on, especially Dragon's Dogma and Rise of the Ronin on the same day, I have a suspicion that's going to cause some conflict for some people, because they're both very similar games in a lot of ways. I think they'll attract the same crowd, but then Dragon's Dogma has the legacy, so who knows which one will hit more. But yeah, thanks for watching. As always, let me know what you're interested in. Let me know what I missed. Hope it's a great March, and I'll see you for the next one.
Thank you.
Yep, that's me.
Maybe the Dark Man just likes it when you suffer.
We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day.
What do you think?